Hi, Ali. Why is the camera off today? I wonder why. Huh? Mr. Ali?
I don't know, mister. I'll turn it on in like 2 minutes.
I see. Are you eating your dinner now?
What, mister?
Are you eating your dinner?
No, mister. I'm just at it. I'm just looking for the math homework. I'm just doing it, that's why. In 2 minutes I'll open. I was doing it. So yes. I'm opening in 2 minutes, mister. If that's not a problem.
Mr. Wagif, how about you? Let's see. Why is the camera off? Mr. F. What does F mean?
What, mister?
I mean, in your profile picture, what does that F mean?
I have a profile picture.
Hmm?
Oh, that's a game, mister.
Okay, good.
I can
Yeah.
write you the name in the chat.
Ali, are you ready for class? Shall we start?
Maybe I don't know if you want
Yes,
to start.
mister, we can start.
Okay. Yes, and start and discuss and have a listen to you, will listen to me and exchange some ideas, and we will finish the class. We'll have class like this. And as you know, Wagif Ali, we were solving questions from 2014 P6 paper, and we did a few questions. Now we are going to finish this today, okay? Questions are easy, but let's just start with a few questions. I will do maybe 3 questions. We will do them together. And after that, maybe you will try to solve 6 questions. I will give you some time and you give a try, and let's see what we can do. Good. Wagif, can you read the question and tell me what do you think? How can we solve this problem?
A man traveled at 120 kilometers per hour for the first half of 12-kilometer journey. Then he traveled at 60 kilometers per hour for the rest of his journey. What is the average speed for the whole journey?
Okay. In this kind of question, what you have to do first is we need to draw, right? And that road or path, whatever it is. We are traveling from one town to another town. Here, a man traveled at 120 kilometers per hour for the first half of a 12-kilometer journey, because the total journey is 12 kilometers. The first half is 6 kilometers. Let's say from A to B, it is 6-kilometer journey. And what is the speed here? The speed, let's say this S1, it is 120 kilometers per hour. And the second half is, okay. When I look at the screen closely, my eyes get tired so quickly. Anyway, so from B to C, that's the second half, right? Also, it is 6 kilometers. All right. And the second half, what is the speed? It says that then he traveled at 60 kilometers per hour for the rest of his journey. The rest means the remaining part. And the speed, well, let's say the second part, he traveled at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour. The question is, what is his average speed for the whole journey, right? And if you remember, how do you find the average speed? What is average speed? Average speed is total distance traveled.
Yeah.
Traveled over what?
What, mister?
What is the definition of average speed? How do you calculate average speed? Hi, Adnan, welcome.
How average speed?
Average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken. Right, that's how we calculate the average speed. Okay, so now, okay.
Hi, Mr. Qasim.
Hi, Rahim.
Thanks for being with.
Nice t-shirts. The first time
Oh,
I see
mister, sorry, I opened my camera, mister.
Yeah, Ali was waiting for you, Rahim.
No, mister.
Hi. Rahim, we have just started.
Mister, why
and
Wajif did not
Adnan,
turn on?
as you know, we were solving these questions, P6, okay, 2004. And I'm expecting that you must be very, I mean, this question now already must be easy for you, okay? But still, if you're struggling to solve this question, that means we need to practice more. Okay, Ali, is everything all right?
Yes, mister. So good.
Okay.
Mister, may I say one question? That's it.
Oh, you
Then
can
we
ask me
can
as
start.
many questions as you like if it is related to math.
No, mister, I'm not asking you. Wajif, why did you not turn on your camera?
Because I don't want to.
Did I ask?
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
mister, no, I didn't. Okay,
You
mister,
did.
yes.
You did. You right now did.
Ali,
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't.
understand
No,
the
you
question.
did.
Mister,
You said,
say?
did I ask? That's a question.
Mister, I'm saying to Wajif.
Yes, you said you already did.
Wait, Wagif, wait. Let me listen to Ali. Ali, what did he say?
I told him, why didn't you turn on his camera?
Who, Wagif?
Yes.
Wagif, come on, yeah. He wants to see your face.
Of course, mister, I haven't come to school today.
Wait,
Oh,
mister.
Yes. No, the sunshine is here.
of course, the only one. Tadakon Jifio.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it's still there's sunlight in your area, but
So
now here it's
he
already dark.
closes. Okay.
Anyway, so guys,
can do
here
that,
a lot of
Mr. Wei.
students actually they make this mistake. They just add the speeds and divide by 2 to find the average speed. 120 plus 6 and divide by. Actually, it's not the definition or it's not the way how we calculate the average speed. Average speed is the total distance traveled over total time taken. And you are traveling certain distance. To travel that distance, how much time did you spend? Then if we divide this, then we get the average speed for the whole journey. So now from here, if I just find T1, let's say, what is T1? How many hours did you spend to travel from A to B? Distance is equal to, time is equal to distance over speed. Distance is 6 and the speed is 120, which is equal to 1 over 20 hours. And how about the second one? Second one, time to travel from B to C. It is distance over speed. Distance is 6 and speed is 60. That's equal to 1 over 10. So now to find the average speed, let's say the average speed for the whole journey, right? What is it? It is total distance traveled, that is 12 kilometers, and total time, that is T1 plus T2. For A to B, we spend 1 over 20 hours, plus from B to C, we spend 1 over 10 hours. So now if you simplify this, here we have 20 and multiply numerator and denominator by 20. I have here 20. And the first one, 20 times 1 over 20, that is 1. And 20 times 1 over 10 is equal to 2, which is equal to 1 plus 2 is 3. 12 over 3 is 4. 4 times 20 is, it is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, Rahim, does it make sense?
Yes.
You look tired. Why, Rahim? Did you play tennis?
Me?
Play
No,
football?
no, I'm not tired.
Okay. Or you look hungry then.
No, I just ate.
Excuse
You
me.
look sleepy then. Usually
I just
after
slept.
dinner, right? We feel sleepy. Okay, good. Okay, let's continue. That is another easy question. Let's do this together. And after that next question, I will ask you, okay? Amy, Ali, read the question. Let's listen to your beautiful voice, Mr. Ali.
Thank you, mister. Amy, Amy buys an item at 20% discount during a sale, but she still needs to pay a 5% GST, good and service tax. She is given two options. Option A, some discount first and add 5% GST. Add 5% GST first, then 20% discount.
Okay.
What's
Which
option B?
opinion is?
All right.
It is goods and service of tax. If you don't know tax, it's when you buy something for $5. Because of tax, it's more than $5.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
option B. It's easy.
So now in option A, for
I know
example,
it's option
suppose
B.
that you are buying something, suppose that the item price is $100. Okay. Now in the option A, it says a first 20% discount first, then add 5% GST, right? So that means that now that means $100, and you are going to get 20% discount, 20% of $100, which is equal to $80. So now for this $80, right, we have to pay 5% discount GST. So this one is 5% of what? It is $80. So that's equal to, actually here 5% GST. Guys, I need to.
Wait, is Mr. Custom lagging for everyone or only me?
Rahim, what did you say?
Voice? No. Are you lagging just for me or for everyone?
I don't know. Wagif, Adnan, Ali, how do you hear me? Do you hear me well?
I don't know, mister. I think yes. At the start, you were also lagging for me.
How about now?
Now it's good.
Now it's good, yeah.
Yeah, because Rahim, I have just realized that I was using Wi-Fi. Now I changed this to 4G. So I don't know, you know, we have Wi-Fi, but 6 people are using it at the same time. That's why everybody's using, because now everybody has online class and blah blah. So that's why I always use 4G when I'm teaching, but now I forgot to change this to 4G. Now I think it's good, right? Good. Okay. All right, then let's continue. I'm just thinking about one thing, but I'll make this clear.
Listen, if
Right?
not being an
Here,
Okay.
GST actually here. Anyway, 20% discount first, $80. Now we need to pay 5% GST. And what is it? That is 5%, which is equal to 80, right? And it divide 80 by 5, that's equal to, I mean, 5% of 80, that's equal to 4. So that is $84. And how about option B?
Mr. The answer doesn't matter because
Add 5%, so that is 100 plus 5% is 5% of $100, that is $100, that is $105. And after that 5% at 20% discount, so that is 105 minus 20% of what? 105, which is equal to 84. In each case, actually,
Yes, Mr. Right.
price is the same, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yes, Mr. Said, or doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Mr.
matter.
I said
Right?
it doesn't matter after when you were showing
Good.
A.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Good for you.
How about this question? Also, this one, let's discuss together and solve it together. And the next question, we'll try this. Okay. Rahim, can you read the question and explain what you understand from this question? It's a bit tricky question, but I think we can do this.
The digits 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all used to write 5-digit number A, B, C, D, E. Where the 3-digit number ABC is divisible by 4, BCD is divisible by 5, and CDE is divisible by 3. Find
Okay,
all
here,
the possible values for the 5-digit number ABCDE.
Okay, we are using this 3 digits, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, using these digits, we are going to form some 5-digit number. And what number is it? We don't know, but some actually facts are given about this number. It says that the 3-digit number ABC, right? It is divisible by 4. And the 3-digit number BCD, it is divisible by 5. That means that I can write it as 5 times some number. Let's say this K1, this one is K2, right? Because divisible by 4 means it's just a multiple of 4. So CDE is divisible by 3. That means that I can just write as 3 times K3. Okay. So now,
Sir, you wrote 2, not 3. K, you wrote 2, not 3.
thank you,
Okay.
Ali. Ali, now I have a question for you. In the
Okay.
second one, BCD is divisible by 5K2. What do you think? What is the value of D? What can D be?
Value of D, it's 15.
No, D only, D. D is one of these
Yes.
5 numbers, right? Which one is it?
It's B, it's 5.
Good, because if a number is divisible by 5, the last digit should be 0 or 5. But among these
Yes,
numbers,
yes.
we don't have 0. The only choice for D is 5. So that means that now it is gone. So that means that we
Yes.
know that D is equal to 5. Let me just write here.
Mister, this is easy.
Okay,
This
that
is
is
simple.
5. No, it's not easy. How about, for example, C?
She?
Yes.
May I
We know
answer?
that for C, right? We know that what numbers are divisible by 4? Rahim, what do you think? What numbers are divisible by 4?
8, 12, and
Good.
16.
Actually, if the
24.
last 2-digit number, right? The last 2 digit of the number, if it is divisible by 4, those numbers are divisible by 4. So that means that here, this BC, if you're talking about BC, what are the possible values for BC, right? Can it be 34? No, it's not divisible by 3. 43? No. 76? Yes, right? So BC, one possible value is maybe it is 76. And how about 74? No. How about 64? Yes. So that means that BC equals 64 or 76, one of these two, right? So let me just write here, BC is maybe 76, right? Or 64. I have two options here, maybe 64, or maybe here we have, oh, sorry, 76. Maybe here we have 76 or 74. But still about A and E, I don't know about this. 74, what? 74, D is 5. Okay.
A is 3.
So now, how about CDE? For CDE, E is, we know that E is equal to, D is equal to 5. So what numbers are divisible by 3? The sum of the digits must be divisible by 3. That means that C plus D is 5 plus E, it should be divisible by 5, right? So, I mean, just DE, right? If you look at this DE, we know D. What is E? We know D, right? So that means that 50, what numbers are divisible by 3? 53, no. 54, yes. 56, no. 57, yes. Did you understand? Because this one is CDE, right? CDE means C. We know the value of D, that's equal to 5. And here we have E, right? So that means that, anyway, here we have,
Ali, mute. Ali,
Yes.
mute.
Why?
Because we hear WhatsApp sounds.
It's not mine.
It's legit on you, eh?
It's not mine. I'm not even looking at my phone.
Mister, why are you muting me? I'm not this bad.
no, Magif. If you want to talk, please talk. No problem.
Yeah, okay.
Mister, listen, it's not even by gift. There are people writing in the chat, so I just muted it right now. So
Okay.
Where? In our
Let's
chat?
finish this.
no,
Okay.
other chat. You don't know.
So here about BC, we have two options. B is equal to 7, C equals to 6, or B equals 6, or it is 4. For example, if B equals actually 6, or B equals 7, C equals 6, right? In CDE, the sum of these digits must be divisible by 3. So for example, if C equals 6, let's say C equals 6, at the time here we have 6 plus 5 plus E, right? It should be divisible by, what is this, 3. So here we have 11 plus E. So now, can it be 3? No. Can it be 4? 11 plus 4? Yes. Maybe it can be 4. Or can it be 5 already used? How about 6? 6 already used. Can it be 7? Yes. So it can be 4 or 7. Okay. So if it is 6, if it is 4, for example, okay, 76, 15, and 18. BC. If E is equal to 4. Okay. Okay. Let me just write those possible answers. If E is equal to 4, C is equal to 6, D is equal to 5. So D is equal to 5, and C is equal to 6, right? 745. Let me just write here 745. 745. Okay. Anyway, if C is equal to 6, right? So E is equal to 4, one option. That is 7, 6, 5. One is 4, another option is 7. If it is 7, 6, 5, 4, this should be, A should be 3, A should be 3, right? So, and the second one, actually, this cannot be 7 because here already B is used for 7, right? So that's not possible choice. So only one choice is it should be 4. Okay, so this cannot be equal to 7. All right. And how about the second one? How about B is equal to 6? C is equal to 4. If C is equal to 4, C is equal to 4, at the time, 4 plus 5 plus E, which is equal to 9 plus E, should be divisible by 3, okay? So 4 already used, 5 already used, and 6, and also 6 already used for C, and 7 and 3. So it cannot be equal to 4. It cannot be, I mean, because we have no any number where 9 plus E is equal to, 9 plus E is divisible by 3. So the only answer is it must be 3, 7, 6, and 5, 4. 3, 7, 6, it is divisible by 4. 7, 6, 5, divisible by 5. 6, 5, 4, it is divisible by 3. So the answer is 3, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Mr. May I ask you one thing? Will they ever teach us this in school? Вообще.
What?
Will they teach us in school?
вообще talk in English. No one's going to
Will
understand.
they
Like-
teach us in school?
like
this?
after he's telling after like grade, let's say 8,
Grade 9,
10.
grade 10, for example.
Rahim,
Will
can
they
you translate? I didn't get it. What do you think?
No, Mr.
Wait,
Hans-
I will say. He's saying that. Will they teach us this kind of stuff in school?
No, at school they don't teach.
Uh,
Yeah, because Ali, these are non-routine, non-standard questions.
Mr. I see by how you do, I see by the explanations that this is not going to be It's not number.
But actually here is a bit easy if you do it yourself on the paper. Now I'm trying to explain every detail. That's why it may be a bit long. But what you have
But
to do
Mr.
here,
Some of them are at school, which you some of them.
yeah, some of them maybe, but still these questions, you know, actually they require some additional skill, you know, extra skill.
Of course,
And
Mr.
just using some formula, for example, some fixed methods, you cannot solve these questions. For
Okay,
example,
Mr.
at school, you learn how to draw a graph of a linear function, right? So if you're
Yes.
given 2 points, you can draw this. You learn how to solve linear equations, for example, right?
Yes.
And then some simple problems. If you know the formula and some steps, you can do them. But this kind of questions, if you don't think a little bit differently, you cannot solve them. As you see here, there's no any single way to solve these questions. Okay,
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
all right, let's continue. Rahim, read the question. I think we did this similar question before.
Yes. At a workshop, there are 20 participants. Each of them shakes hand once with one another. How many handshakes are there?
How many handshakes are there?
You have to solve this.
No, I think this should be a piece of cake for you now. If you are people, if you have 3 people, let's say we have Ali, Benny, Cindy here, 3 people, right? And they meet each other, and it says that each of them shakes hands once, right? So Ali shakes hands with B, and A shakes hands with C.
19.
Now 2. And with B and C, it is 3, right? So how many
19.
handshakes we have here? With 3 people, it is 3. What is 3? 1 plus 2. And how about if you have 4 people, for example? Let's say here we have Ali, Bali, Sali, Dali, for example. Ali shakes hand, A shakes hand with B, right? And A shakes hand with C, A shakes hand with D. How many? It is 3. Now A is
No,
done,
but
right?
every participant shakes hand only once.
Yes,
Ali
the
shakes
Ali
hands
with
3
1.
times.
Yes, what?
Ali did 3 times.
No, each of them shakes hands once with one another.
With one. Okay.
So Ali is done. Now after that, B shakes hands with C and with C. How many? Here we have 2. Now C left. She also shakes hands with D plus 1. So what is it? It is 1 plus 2 plus 3. The sum of the first 3 natural numbers. That's equal to 3 times 4 over 2. Now, if you are talking about 20 people, let's say we are talking about 20 people, right? The first people shakes hands with 19 people. So how many handshakes? 19. The second one with the rest of the people, that's 18. And next one, number 3, the rest of the people, that is 17. And this continues. And the last 2 people with each other, that is 2 plus 1. So here, what we have here, the sum of the first 19 natural numbers. So that's equal to 19 times 20 over 2, which is equal to altogether, here we have 190 handshakes. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Wagif, read the question.
In the following cryptography, different letters represent different digits, and an asterisk may represent any digit. The product math is a 4-digit number less than 5,000. What number does math represent?
Okay,
I
Wagif,
don't
one question
understand.
for you. Wagif, as you see here, if you multiply h by h, the last digit is 6. What do you think about h? What can it be? What actual digit can it be? Can h be?
Mr. Qasim,
Yes.
Mister, we should reverse this, then we should.
3 times 2.
Can you please write 0 under 6?
Under 6?
Yes, under 6. To be
Why? Don't you
easier
know
to
this?
understand. No, it will be easier to understand.
You mean
I
for
know how.
h?
No
Yes.
way, Mr.
No,
You mean here?
no. Just under.
No.
Yes,
Can you write?
Just write
Yes,
0.
yes.
That's it.
Why, Rahim? Why?
It's
It's
easier.
Because Rahim
for me
doesn't
to
understand the other way.
I think usually we don't write 0. Anyway,
No, I always write. I
Wagif,
solve with zeros.
tell me
It's 3
about h.
times
What
2.
are the possible
3 times
values
2.
for h?
3 times 2. 2 times 3, 3 times 2.
No, we are multiplying h by h, right?
Just to Mr.
Mr. H is added.
So
3
h
times
by
2, Dad?
when
The
you
h-
multiply h by h, the last digit should be 6. So it is not 1 times 1, not 2 times 2, not 3
Yes,
times 3.
Mr. 6
It
multiplied
is
by 6.
4,
I
because
don't.
4 times 4 is 16, the last digit is 6.
But
And
Mr. 6
maybe
multiplied by
6.
6 equals 36.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we have two
Mr.
possible
6
answers.
2 does Mr. Does 6 count to 6?
Okay. So we have two possible values here. Or an h is equal to 6. Okay. Now suppose that h is equal to 4. Suppose. Okay. So what happens here if it is 4 at the time? Let me just write here. I have here, let me write here, e and 6, e and 6, we multiply this, and here we have star, star, and 6, and the star, star, and 8. Over, here we have m and a, t, we already found h, it is 6. Okay, 6 already used. Now, if you look at this one, e, right? Here, e times, what is it? Here. And see here, e times h, right? The last digit is 8. So that means that if h is equal to 6, what is the possible value for e? Maybe it is 2, right? Because 4
8,
times
Mr.
4
8.
is
6
2.
multiplied by 8 equals 48.
Okay, so maybe 2, maybe not 3, 4, 5, 6,
8.
7,
8.
maybe 7, right?
8.
And the 8,
Yes,
no,
8.
because 4 times 8 is 32. The last digit is 2. Okay, we have only two
No,
possible
Mr.
answers.
I'm saying 6 multiplied by 8 equals 8.
Okay, so e
48.
is either 2 or 7, because 2 times 4, it is 8. 7 times 4, it is 8. So now immediately we just check this here. If h equals 4 and 2, right? What do we have here? 24 times 24. If you multiply this, what do we have here? 4 times 4, 16. And here we have 8. And with 1, it is 9. But here we have 3-digit number, right? So that means that this e cannot be equal to 2. So now the next one is it must be 7 then. How about if it is 7? 47, sorry, is
Mister, when will you tell how much we got in the examination? In exam.
oh,
They told us, Ali, they told us.
When?
They wrote me in WhatsApp.
They didn't write
Billy,
me.
you know the result, Rahim?
Yes, yes.
What did you get?
Mister, I didn't get any result.
31 out of 37.
You are 31 out of 37.
31 out of 37. That's good, not bad.
But
Huh?
26 out of 37 is bad, right?
No, it's good. It was hard.
Okay, Rahim, you were not expecting easy questions, right?
Wait, who gave you the answers?
Ali, can we talk after the lesson?
Okay, Mr. Sorry.
Okay, let's continue. So as you know, e cannot be 2. Okay, then if it is 7, at that time 74, 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 7, 28, here we have 29. 7 times 4, 28, we have 2, 7 times 7, 49, with 2 it is 51. But if you add them, here we have 6, 17, 3, 4, it is 5, right? And 5, 4, 7, 6. And what is m? It is 5. A, it is 4. T, it is 7. H, it is 6, right? So do we have any contradiction here? We have no contradiction. So what is it? Actually, math is, it is 5, 4, 7, 6. The answer is this. And now if you check that, what happens if h is equal to 6? If you check this, you will see that our number will be greater than, oh, this is 5, 4, 7, 6, right? In the answer, it says that it is less than 5,000. So this cannot be the answer
Ali.
because it should be smaller than 5,000.
Ali, you're insane.
Okay.
Wager me.
So now, how about if H is equal to 6? If H equals 6, then E times 6, it should be 8. So E is not 2 or 3. Maybe E is equal to 3 because 3 times 6 is 18. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have two possible answers again. So if it is 3, for example, 36 times 36. So that is 36. We have 3, 18, and 21. 3 times 36, that is 216. If you add them, what? It is 3 times 6, it is 8, right? Wait. 3 times 6, 18.
8.
We have 1. 3 times 3, 10.
10.
9 with 1, it is 10. So here we have 6, 9, 2, 1. Okay. So now actually 1 to 9, that is our math. That is less than 5,000. If you check, for example, 8 with E, 86, it will be again greater than 5,000 because 86 times 86, that is greater than 5,000. So this cannot be the answer. Now, what is the answer then? Math is 1296. Just give me a second. Ali, now you can talk, okay? 30 seconds break.
Mister, he was
Mr.
mumbling.
Singing.
I was
He
mumbling.
was mumbling around. He
Of
was
course.
singing, but you know that's okay.
I was not singing.
That wasn't that. No, no, no. You were
I was
clearly
not. That
singing.
was mumbling. Any amount locked, wager me if I was
By the way,
singing.
Rahim,
Spotify is
Ali
open.
selling wager me for 13k V-Bucks.
I can wager him for 20,000 V-Bucks.
Ali,
Okay.
when you
I'll
talk,
tell.
please turn on your camera, Wagif, then talk.
Yes,
Then
Mr.
people
Wait,
hear
Okay,
us.
that's
I'll not
cap.
talk.
I don't wager. That's haram.
Yeah, you always wager.
I never wagered anyone.
But you did. Then you didn't get any. You don't have earnings.
No, that's
You
cap.
don't
I
have,
got everything.
okay, you don't have earnings.
30 seconds ended.
Okay, let's move to the next
Did I
question.
ask?
Guys, everybody, you try this question. It's a nice question. Actually, the first time I saw this question in 2005 to my grade 9 students, okay, long time ago, and it was my first year teaching at one international school in Myanmar. Again, actually, I see this in Sasmo question. They asked this question here. You have 3 minutes. Okay, everybody solve it right in the chat box. Actually, who solves correctly gets 10 points, and who doesn't solve this, 0 points.
No, Mr.
Okay, you have
They will
3
get the person who says correctly will get an additional 1 mark in the examination.
Yes, yes. Come on.
Okay.
Time starts now.
I accidentally sent the answer to the chat.
That's the wrong answer.
Thank you, Mr. I knew it was the wrong answer. That's why I sent it to the chat.
Adnan, are you solving?
Yes.
How are you solving, Adnan? Using equation or just guessing?
Guessing warrior. Mr. Should we, was my answer close?
Yeah, it was very, very close.
That's sarcasm, I understand, Mr.
Is mine correct?
Let me see, Rahim. What do you mean, Rahim? It says, how many senior monks are there?
Mr.
No.
I sent, is that correct?
Ali, no. Rahim, no.
Ah! Oh, yes, Mr. I understood. No, no, Mr. No, no, please, 5 seconds. So, I know this is correct. Is this correct?
No. Okay, Rahim, let's do this. Okay, maybe in different way we can solve this, but here, let's solve this using very simple algebra. Okay, no, Rahim. Here we are talking about, first, Rahim, can you read the question?
There are 100 bonds to be shared among 100 monks. The senior monk gets 3 bonds each, and every 3 junior monks share 1 bond. How many senior monks are there?
Okay. Okay. Suppose that number of senior and junior monks. Okay. Suppose that we have X senior monks because we are going to find how many senior monks, right? So now, Rahim, how many junior monks we have here?
X. No.
100 minus X.
Yes.
Because senior plus junior together 100. If the number of senior monks is X, junior must be 100 minus X. How about the number of buns they are eating? It says that to be shared among, what is it? 100 buns, right? To be shared among 100 monks, consisting of senior and junior monks. The senior monks get 3 buns. That means that if we have X senior monks, each one gets 3, right? So they eat 3 times X buns. And every 3 junior monks share 1 bun. So that means that if we have 100 minus X junior monks, they eat how many buns? 100 minus X over 3, right? Because they are sharing, 3 junior monks are sharing 1 bun. And altogether, how many buns do we have here? 100. That means 3 times X, the number of buns where senior monks received, plus 100 minus X over 3, the number of buns given to junior. And that's equal to 100. That's our equation. Now multiply both sides by 3. 3 times 3 is 9x. And 3 times 100 minus x over 3, that's equal to just 100 minus x, because 3 cancels with the denominator. And 3 times 100, that's equal to 300. 9x minus x, that's equal to 8x. Take 100 to the right-hand side, it is equal to 200. Now what is x? X equals 25. So there are 25 senior monks, right? And how many junior monks then? Junior monks are 75. So each senior monk, it is 3. That means that 25 times 3, 75 buns are given to senior monks. And these 3 junior monks are sharing 1, 75 divided by 3. That means that they are, their share is just 25 buns. Okay, Rahim, is it clear?
Yes.
And for Wagif, it must be piece of cake. He's just a humble boy. He doesn't want to show his skill here, but actually he understands everything very well.
Mr. Of course, Wagif is the smartest in our class. He passes every grade.
Oh no, every day, every
Mr.
single day.
Our max score is 8. He gets every single
Ali, read the
lesson.
question.
Of course. What is the least number of cuts required to cut 5 in the identical sausages so that they can be shared equally among 9 people. Wow, this is Mr. a
What is the
tricky
least
question.
number of cuts required to cut 5 identical sausages so that they can be shared equally among 9 people? Rahim, how many cuts did you find?
Every time I do it, I always get an even number, either 10 or 8. I can't get 9.
Yeah, but I get actually 5. I just wonder actually if you can get less than 5.
Yes, Mr. I know the answer.
What is the answer, Ali?
I'll send it to you, Mr. Here.
If you have 5 sausages,
What do you say, Mr. Wagif?
you
Mr. Is
have
it
I didn't
correct?
say anything.
Ali,
Mr.
how
Yes.
did you get 4?
Sixteen.
Can you explain here? Turn on a camera and explain. How did you get 4?
Okay, Mr.
Huh?
Okay, so I opened it. For example, in here, when you divide 5 by 9, it equals to 2, right, Mr.? Not 2. I mean, it's when you divide 9 by 5.
Why
When you
are you
want to
dividing
divide...
9 by 5? Why
No,
are you
no, no,
dividing
Mr.
9
I'm
by
saying incorrectly. 5, for example, there are identical sausages, right? 5. And there are 9 people, right? So it's going to be 4.5 because but I'm not saying this is the answer, 4.5. But we need to share them equally to everyone, right? So, Mr.
Yes.
Well, from 4.5, I didn't say 4.5 is the answer. From 4.5, Mr. I just said the closest one is 4, and I just wrote 4. That's it. No equation, no logic. That's primo answer.
And
If this
also
is correct,
illogical people, they use some kind of logic, that's.
of course, Mr. Is that correct or no?
Everybody has some logic. For some people,
what do you think, Ali?
It is correct.
Okay.
anyway, Ali, now listen carefully, Rahim. Okay, if you have objection, let me see. Okay, how did I cut this? Now we have 5 identical sausages. Okay, let me just put them like this: 5, 1, and 2, and there's 3, and 4, and the 5. Okay, my first cut from here, from the middle. All right, my first cuts. So now
You
I have 1
already
cut
have
already.
10.
Okay, so now I have 10, right? So I have 10. I will just actually give this one and the 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just distribute to these 9 people. Now everybody gets half sausage, okay? So now I have one half sausage left. So again, let me just put here. All right, now I'm going to divide this again into
Oh,
this
I
9
didn't
people.
know you can do that. I didn't know you can do that. So
What do
one
you
is
mean?
left out. I thought everything had to be divided like.
No, here it says that what is the least number of cuts
Oh,
required to cut 5 identical sauces so that
I
they can
also
be
did
shared
this one.
equally. So
I also
every
does
person should
this
get
one.
equal share.
I know you divide this one sausage into 9 identical parts and just share it with one half
So,
sausage.
Mr. My answer was not correct, right?
Yeah, because you didn't prove your answer. You're just guessing. I didn't understand.
No, wait. That means the answer is correct, but I couldn't prove. That's it.
No.
Okay. I'm not guessing, mister. I'm using logic. I don't want to do a full equation.
Yeah,
Which I
Ali,
think is correct.
Rahim, you can just think of that you have a sausage, right? Only you are required to make the minimum number of cuts. How you cut is up to you. And how you put the sausage on the table is up to you.
Okay, continue.
Now we have one half sausage left. Okay. My second cut is from here. Okay. And my third cut is here. How many cuts? One cut and one cut. So now I have 3 pieces, right? 3 pieces. Again, I will just put them like this again. Maybe this is the first one, and that's the second one, and it's the third one. Okay. My number 4 from here, and number 5 from here. So how many pieces here? We have 9 equal pieces, right? So again, I just give this to these 9 people, and how many cuts? I make actually 5 cuts. And I just wonder if actually we can do this in less than 5 cuts. I mean, if you know, Ali, actually you're saying 4, but how you cut this, you didn't say anything.
So, Mr. 4 is correct, right?
How? I don't know. But my answer is
No,
5.
Mr. Vapshi, is 4
How is
correct?
4 correct? No, look, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Add them all
Okay.
together.
All right. The last question, and as you know, from 16 to 25, they are a little bit harder questions. You need to think and the question. Okay, let's so 2 questions and maybe 1 question. I will finish the class. Rahim, read the question.
Can we do this by ourselves?
Read the question.
How many digits are there before the 50th 8 of the following number?
Okay. So how many digits are there before the 50th 8 of the following number? If you look at this, here we have 1 8. After that, we have 1 5. The second 8, after that, we have 2 5s. Third 8, we have 3 5s, right? What's going on here? Let's say actually here we have the first 8, second
Plus 1,
8,
8,
third
double
8,
5s.
dot. Let me just write here 49th 8, and this one is 50th 8. First 8, after that, I have 1 5. Second 8, I have 2 5s, right? And third 8, I have 3 5s. So that means if you continue here, after 49th 8, here we will have how many 8s? We will have 49 8. So this one is 50th 8, so I don't have to write this because in the question it's asking before the 50th 8. So now we need to count this. And from 1 to 49, each time we have only 1 8. How many 8s? So number of 8s, it is 49. And how about the number of 5? Actually, in the first one, we have 1. In the second one, 2. So that means that here we have 1. In the second one, 2. In the third one, 3. And dot until 49. Again, what is it? The sum of the first n natural numbers, right? We know that s is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot. Here we have n. The sum of
Answer
the
is
first
50.
n natural numbers, n times n plus 1 over 2. So using this formula here, we have 49 times 50 over 2, which is equal to 25 times 49, which is equal to, what is 25 times 49? 40 times 25 is 1,000. 9 times 25, that is 225. So that is
1,225.
So here we have 49 eighths and 1,225 fives. So our answer then it is 1,225 plus 49. That's equal to 1,274. So before the 50th eighth, we have or 1,274 digits are
I have a
used.
question.
Yes, Rahim.
First of all, why did you use this formula n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2? Why did you use this formula?
Because here, what we have here, we have the sum of the natural numbers, right? The sum of the first 49 natural numbers.
Mhm.
So that is actually to find the sum of the n natural numbers. That's the formula. We have already proved this, I think. N times n plus 1 over 2.
Why over 2?
Proof is very simple, Rahim. For example, here, let me just write here, S equals, let me just find that number, okay? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, and here we have 48 plus 49. Rahim, how many numbers do we have here?
49.
49. And let me just write it in reverse order, okay? Because the sum does not change from the biggest to the smallest. And here we have 49, and here we have 48, and here we have 47, dot, dot, and here I have 2 plus 1. Now let me just add side by side. What is S plus S? It is 2 times S. 1 plus 49, it is 50. 2 plus 48, it is 50. 3 plus 47, it is 50. And 49 plus 1, it is 50. Now, how many 50s do we have?
49.
49. So 2 times S is equal to 49 50s, right? Now divide both sides by 2. So S equals 49 times 50 over 2.
Okay, now can you go back to the question? But if we have, so if we have pattern question like this, do we always have to use this formula?
It depends on what is the pattern. If the pattern is increasing by 1, 1 plus 2 plus 3, then we have to
Yes, okay. Okay.
But usually
So-
this actually thing is used a lot in Math Olympiad under S1, because every student who are participating in S1, S2, they should know this formula, the sum of the first n natural numbers.
Okay, wait, let me take a picture. And also,
Okay.
do you have time to solve one of those, like with the pattern where it has a fraction, like we did 2014, like fraction and the fraction continues?
Rahim, let's do this next time, okay? Because now I have another group waiting for me. I have to finish this meeting. Next time, when you just
I
start the
think you
class,
have
remind
one
me,
of those
then we can do this. Sorry?
I think you have one of those questions on YouTube. Maybe I can find it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Rahim. I will see you on Friday. Ali, Wagif, Adnan, take good care of
Okay,
yourself,
Mr.
okay?
Bye.
Okay,
Yes,
Mr. Have
Ali.
a great
Bye.
day.
Bye.
See you on Friday.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Mr.
Bye.